This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, everyone. Happy Halloween. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Thursday, October 31st. We have a lot to cover. For the premium members, this might be over 30 minutes, so you might have to pause and come back to this after your trick-or-treating. But let's cover today's session. It was fairly bearish, if I'm being generous. I'm recording this at 3:50 New York time, so we have about 8 minutes to go in the cash session. The Dow is currently down 232 points, or a little bit more than 0.5%. The NASDAQ is the weakest, down 425 points, or 2.2%. The S&P 500 is down 84 points, or 1.5%. The Russell is not doing much better either. The Russell futures contract is down 1.37, or 30 points. Taking a look at breadth numbers, we had 161 new highs versus 267 new lows on the NYSE. 23% of shares were advancing versus 73% declining. Just to give you some context, sometimes the percentages don't give it justice. 2,300 were advancing versus 7,100 declining on the NYSE. 55% of stocks were 55% of stocks were below their 50-day moving average, and 39% of stocks were below their 200-day moving average. All the Mag 7 are red to some degree. You have Apple and Amazon reporting after the close, and Intel as well, but it's a bloodbath. Microsoft is down 5.2% after earnings yesterday. Nvidia is down 3.8%. Apple is already down 1.4%. Google is down 1.4%. Meta is down 3.75%. Amazon, before they even announced the earnings, is down 3.4%. Tesla is down 2.7%. If you take a look at the sector and the groups, the only two industry sectors that are leading are utilities and energy. Whoa, that's so sexy. I'm just obviously being sarcastic here. Every other sector is red. Technology, if you guessed it, is leading the way, down 2.9%. Basic materials down 1.5%. Consumer cyclical down 1.4%. Communication services down 1.2%. Real estate down 1.1%. Financials down 1%. Industrials down 0.86%. Healthcare down 0.68%. Consumer defensive down 0.25%. So bloodbath all around. So just to set today's podcast up, I do want to remind folks, whether you listen just on Spotify, Apple, or you're listening to this from a link on Substack Notes and just follow me without subscribing, I do have a Halloween discount that ends tonight at midnight New York time, or 9 p.m. Pacific. It's 30% off either annual or monthly billing. This will go till midnight tonight. The link is in the show notes, but if you're in your car or on your commute, it's simply nyugrad.substack.com/candy. Pretty easy to remember. So that discount is up. And speaking of premium content, I shared earlier this afternoon 30 bearish setups with charts. 3 were free for free members and 27 were for paid subscribers. And I am going to walk through all 30 today in the premium section of the podcast. But let's keep going here. Other things that kind of stuck out to me today. Japan, the Nikkei, was down 1,000 points, or over 2% today, starting last night while we were sleeping. But that does not bode well. Hong Kong was down as well. China was down as well. So it's risk off globally as it seems. Maybe Amazon and Apple can save the world tonight. Maybe a lot of us got iPhones, or a lot of us are buying things on Amazon Prime. Who knows? So let's take a look at what was strong and what was weak across the indices. I'm not going to go through everything, but you might be surprised. There were a lot of things up in the S&P. So Paycom Software is up 23% today. Entergy Corporation up 15%. International Paper up 13%. Amtech up 8.4%. Altria Group up 8.4%. Gen Digital 8.2%, ConocoPhillips 7.2%, Marathon Oil Corp 6.9%, Xcel Energy 6.2%, Bristol Myers Squibb 5.8%, Norwegian Cruise 5.7%, Discovery 4.7%, Booking Holdings, that's the travel company, 4.7%, GoDaddy 3.8%, Comcast 3.2%, Willis Towers Watson Public 3.1%, Smurfit Westrock 2.6%, Energy 2.7%, Paramount Global 2.6%, Walgreens 2.49%, Dollar Tree 2.5%, Verizon Communications 2.4%, Southern Company 2.25%, Dayforce 2.15%, AT&T 2.1%, Danhire 2.09%, Dominion Energy 2%, Dollar General 2%. So these are all positive for the day. On the NASDAQ, you had Xcel Energy up 6.1%, Comcast 3.2%, and what was weak? Obviously, this list is too long for me to go through everything, but I'll sample this. So in the S&P 500, Huntington Ingalls Industries down 26%, Estee Lauder 21%, Aptiv 18.9%, Monolithic Power 17.3%, Teleflex 14.3%, SMCI 12.5%, MGM Resorts 11%, Regeneron Pharmaceuticals 10%, Uber 9.3%, eBay 9.1%, Index Labs 8.1%, Intercontinental Exchange 7.3%, Ball Corporation 6.6%, Arch Capital 5.9%, Everest Group, it's a real estate company, 5.9%, MetLife 5.6%, Microsoft 5.3%, Invitation Homes, they're a Wall Street home investor landlord company, 4.9%, Equity Residential 4.7%, Palantir 4.8%, Deckers Outdoor 4.5%, and the list keeps going. I mean, if I went down to the 2%, I'd be here for another half hour. On the NASDAQ, it's the same thing. I'll try to dedupe. ARM down 8.6%. MongoDB down 4.8%. Global Foundries 4.7%. NXP Semiconductors 4.6%. On Semiconductor 4.4%. KLA Corp 4.2%. Cadence Design 3.9%. Broadcom 3.9%. Micron 3.9%. Marvell 3.8%. Nvidia 3.8%. Meta 3.7%. Synopsys 3.7%. Intel 3.5%. Amazon 3.4%. CrowdStrike 3.4%. CDW 3.3%, Biogen 3.3%, Zscaler 3.1%, Lam Research 3.05%, Microchip Technology 2.9%, AMD 2.9%, Analog Devices 2.9%, Tesla 2.6%, Qualcomm 2.5%, Ansys 2.25%. Bloody day for tech especially. So for free members, obviously Apple and Amazon, they're going to move the market. That's a huge percentage of the S&P and the NASDAQ 100. It's all about the Mag 7. You want to watch the Mag 7, and are they above or below the 50-day moving average? If the majority lose the 50-day, we're in trouble. The breadth has already been horrible. The volume has been horrible. Also, watch financials. You can't have a bear market unless financials are also participating in that bear market. Watch the 10-year yield, watch the dollar, watch gold, watch Bitcoin. There's just a lot of things that are in confluence right now. It's not an easy thing to do, trading right now. But I hope you enjoyed the 3 free bearish setups as well as the few bullish setups that I shared with the free members. Let me know if you have any questions. And just as a quick reminder, that Halloween 30% off ends tonight at midnight, New York time, 12 Eastern or 9 p.m. Pacific. nyugrad.substack.com/candy. Premium members, please stay on. I'm going to go through Macro, Mag 7, as well as those 30 bearish setups today. That's my train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.